Well, hello, darlings. Happy Labor Day. I hope all of you are having a great day, and I hope you spent some time off of these streets, because we all need to get off of them sometimes. But before I get started, I need to make something real clear, because it seems like that, Illuminati has always said she was a princess, but apparently Julie Skolnick did some kind of family tree or traced her ancestry or something and determined that she's a true, real princess. Now, darlings, let's just be clear. There's not but one princess on these streets, and that would be Miss Tia. You see my crown. So I just want to make sure we got that clear. And then I want to talk to you about something, because this has really got me confused. Now, and I hate talking about the same people like over and over. I really don't mean to do that. And I'm going to try to make this as generic as possible. Just give you some hypothetical situations, okay? So say, you're a creator on these streets, and you watch another creator, and you don't like that one. So you start noticing things that other creator is doing. And you decide that person, based off of just what you can see, through your phone, your computer screen, your tablet, whatever you're looking at, just what you can see and what you can hear, that there is abuse or neglect going on in that home. Now, that'll make a lick of sense, if you ask me, because you're only seeing one thing. You don't know what's going on in that home. You know what? Forget this generic stuff. I'm just going to get down to it. So, Nonsense, surprise, surprise, is talking about Brittany J, surprise, surprise, and she said she was calling CPS. Well, she didn't say she was. She was dog whistling to her chat that CPS needed to be called because she knew that there was neglect in that home, that it was a fact, she said. Well, how can you determine something is a fact when all you can see is through a little bit screen? You don't have no idea what truly is happening inside that house. Furthermore, talking about what time kids go to bed, I heard Granny was watching talking about that the other day. Like, she said something, she was watching Brittany, and she said something about what time was it because the kids was up. How is it any of anybody's business what time her children go to bed? Yeah, we don't know what goes on in that house. It's none of our business. I don't think any of y'all would like it if somebody started saying something based off of what they can see through their little screen about how you run your household. I mean, come on now. But the thing that really got me really frustrated and, angry, really, is the CPS thing. Because I don't know how many times this talk has been had on these streets. I mean, look at what happened to Laura when it was found out she was a CPS caller on Makeup Mobster. You know what? She still called the CPS caller, and that was years ago. Because that's something not tolerated on these streets. You don't go real life on people. Especially involving their children. And somebody already called CPS on Brittany, so we know that. But Nonsense, and that was a while back, and I guess everything's fine. She got her children. But, Nonsense, have you been to Brittany's house? Have you talked to anybody in her family? Do you know somebody personally that informs you about things going on in that house? Yeah, that's what I thought. That answer's no. You don't know anything other than what you are speculating from what you see and what you hear, which is just a small part of every one of our lives. I mean, come on now. And so another thing Nonsense was talking about was that I guess, gun safety or whatever. And she said she don't want to hear no more Christians saying thoughts and prayers when there's a school shooting. Okay, well, I'm going to just give you my opinion. This is just Miss Tia. Y'all don't have to agree with me. I get that part in a sense because we do need to be doing more to protect our children. But we certainly should be praying. I mean, if you're a Christian, you should be praying. If you're not, you should be sending positive thoughts. If you practice a different religion, you need to talk to, do whatever you do to pray that way. I don't know. But, come on. And she said the reason she said that is because Brittany J and her boyfriend Craig said they got guns in every one of their rooms. And they always packing or something like that. Okay, first of all, then she was saying that they didn't, have, them secured, how the guns were stored or any of that stuff. How do you know? You been there? Yeah, I didn't think so. But let's put some context around why Brittany says she got guns in every room. Because somebody was saying that they had put cameras up all around their house, that they were flying drones over their house, and they were insinuating that they were watching them. And so the reason they talked about having weapons is because they wanted it to be known somebody come up to their house and they gonna protect themselves. And I don't blame them. So that's the whole reason that was said. I seriously doubt, and I could be wrong, but I seriously doubt that they have them in every room. But even if they do, it ain't my business. And it's not your business. Nonsense. Because, see, we don't know how they keep the guns stored. And unless you work in a job that, are you CPS? You go in there and check and make sure how they stored? If not, it's not your business. It is not your business. None of our business. And it's ridiculous, y'all, how these people can just, think they know what's going on in people's lives because they see something on a dang screen. Goodness gracious, Lord, have mercy. I just don't get it. I don't get it. And I tell you what, people that do call CPS or any kind of services on other people as revenge and use it saying that they know some neglect or something going on in their home, you are sorry SOB. Yeah, I said it. Because you've taken that time and those resources away from these babies out here that truly need it. And let me tell you, they babies that need it. And furthermore, nonsense, you talk like you even make comments like that you better than everybody else, and you're talking about you want her to take you in front of a judge because you got one up on everybody. You can handle things better than everybody. Girl, do you know how many people on these streets actually have professional jobs like that? You want to talk about you raised children, you're not just your own, but other children? Congratulations. Thanks for doing that. That's a wonderful thing you did. Those children needed that. But guess what? You got lots of foster parents that are on these streets. And you got lots of caseworkers on these streets that work in social work, that work for departments of family and children's services. You've got law enforcement on these streets. So you want to talk about other people being on a high horse like Nunya and Dietz and Jonesin and Chasen and whoever? You want to talk about that high horse? Honey, you need to get bucked off of yours first. Because we about had enough of your nonsense. All right, darlings, I'm going to get off of here. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Labor Day. And Miss Tia, I'll be seeing you soon. Bye now.
Tia walks alone, neon lights and pixel zones, whiskers twitch. She's sniffing out the unknown, every headline, every whisper in the dark. She's got a question, she's got that spark. Scrolling through the noise, she's got her eyes wide, is a game, and she's here to play. Tia the cat, prowling through the streams, calling out the lies, chasing honest dreams. Some love her fire, some can't stand her pride, but she's never backing down. She's got nothing to hide. Every comment, every rumor in the chat, she's gotta come back. You can't handle that. She's fierce, she's bold, she's got that glare. If you're hiding secrets, better beware. Tia the cat, prowling through the streams, calling out the lies, chasing honest dreams. Some love her fire, some can't stand her pride, but she's never backing down. She's got nothing to hide. She's not here for drama, just the honest truth. Kindness in her claws, justice in her youth. Opinions don't shake her, she's got her own way on these YouTube streets. She's here to stay. Tia the cat, prowling through the streams, calling out the lies, chasing honest dreams. Some love her fire, some can't stand her pride, but she's never backing down. She's got nothing to hide. So when the night falls and the rumors start to creep, Tia's on the prowl, keeping YouTube streets clean with a sassy flair and a heart so true. Tia the cat, this song's for you.